On 4.00 years without falling ill, including the common cold, reached on 5 February 2025. Today is Wednesday. Okay, today. Yeah, and it's over 6 months later, and I haven't fallen ill in that time period as well. However, I'm focusing here on the 4.00 years. So here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, reflect on 24 December 2025, the day I'm filming this, on what it was like to reach 4.00 years without falling ill, including the common cold, which I reached on 5 February 2025. In part, I attribute this to my cardiology self-experimentation, which has included my being highly tuned into my daily functioning. Yes, the last time I went this long, I don't actually know if I've gone this long before, and people I've lived with got COVID-19, and we were in close quarters, and we even ate dinner together and stuff like that, same table, kind of thing, or we're in close proximity and exchanging stuff, and I didn't get that. I haven't had the cold, I haven't had the flu, I haven't had illness in 4.00 years as of 5 February 2025, nor since then, which it's now over 6 months later. So 6.00 months later. Over 6.00 months later. So I would say in terms of this, there have been, like, I'd say there's kind of like a few different common colds I've caught in the past, and they'll kind of start off a certain way in my daily functioning, and I'll be like, I'll be working on, you know, some of my self-experimentation, and I'll feel like that little or that little thing, or I'll have that little craving for orange juice, and I now know, act on it. And so I'll do that, and I'll have that, and I won't get sick. And I'm not saying that it would have snowballed into me being sick. I'm saying that those little things that happened earlier in the, like, me falling ill in the past, before this, I'm tuned in enough to my daily functioning that I can be like, how do I cut this off at this point? Because I don't, let's say, I really don't want to get sick. And in the past, this kind of feels like what it did in the past. So there's been really great on that, like, connecting of dots of, like, just kind of being like, this is what this felt like before this happened, or when this happened, so I don't want to go down that path. So it's been really, not without effort, maybe is a way of phrasing it. So it, like, it's why I don't really, like, you know, brag about it. Is I'm like, well, I've been very tuned in. So I don't, it's a way of saying some people might prefer, like, getting to lie in bed and eat chicken noodle soup to, like, kind of the highly tuned in stuff that I do. So there's a little bit of that, that I'd say I don't necessarily know if what I've been doing is a desirable trade-off or not. It makes my immune system strong, I think, per what I, growing up, I think I went a couple of years without getting sick, and they said it means you have an excellent immune system. So they're based on my interactions with pediatricians/physicians in the past. It's a good indicator of, at least at that time, was a healthy immune system. So I guess if that's still true, then my immune system is doing well because I'm tuned in. That's at least in part what I attribute it to. So my cardiology self-experimentation and the me staying tuned into my daily functioning at a very high frequency level, if nothing else. So that's on 4.00 years without falling ill, including the common cold, reached on 5 February 2025.